Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin.
Bill, come on the couch with me and let's bag out men or partners, we should say partners, and why they don't track their partner's menstrual cycle.
Well, bag them out and also just like advise them why they should.
You guys are going to be so much smarter after this. To enjoy this lovely episode, this wealth of knowledge we're going to pass on, today we're drinking Little Ripples. And I'm super excited about this bottle. They're amazing. I'll tell you about them in a second. But we're drinking a Cab Sav, which is my total red jam.
Yes.
From the frickin' Coonawarra region.
Coonawarra. Lindsay loves Coonawarra.
This is my bottle. I get to keep whatever's left. The other amazing thing about these people, every bottle you buy, they provide clean water to a person for a whole year. So, oops, I'm so excited. I'm hitting the mic. Like to a person that's in need, like not somebody in Camp Hill.
So in like, I think Africa and India, they're going around and either fixing up wells or putting in new ones. So
incredible.
Cheers to that.
Look at her cute little glasses.
Love.
I don't know where my sign is, but it says Little Ripples.
I did turn it around.
Oh, did you? Oh, good, Billy.
I thought about it.
You're so good.
Oh, here we go. Love. You can't really tell the color. It looks really deep and red.
Does it look fruity? Billy always says, ooh, this wine tastes fruity.
It smells fruity, yes.
I'm so excited. Okay, cheers to Cab Sav.
Cheers.
Yum.
All right. I smell it. It smells good.
Fly, you are not getting any. Yum. Delicious.
Oh, that's so much deeper than I anticipated.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Cab Sav, honey.
I don't... Guys, it's either red or white for me. It's or beer.
Oh my god, you have to strap yourselves in when you're having Cab Sav.
I don't even drink like fancy beers. So, but this is it's like super. Yeah. It's a lot sweeter than I anticipated.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Maybe that's because you're so sweet.
Oh. Lindsay,
that's the nicest thing I'm going to say.
I was going to say, do you like that we're matchy today as well? I did try and get her to change. She wouldn't.
Totally unplanned. I was dressed first. Okay, seriously, stop. Mine's a skirt and top. Yours is a one piece. A dress, also known as dress. Okay, enough about us. Men.
Yes.
So I just finished a really bad cycle. And like Cameron's world would have been so much better.
Yes.
If he was like, ooh, okay, so we're coming up to it. Like, because the thing is, I'm not making excuses because it's really, really hard to go through our emotions. Like we don't have control over our hormones. Like I know a lot of you lovely partners would think like, stop being such a cow. We don't have a switch in our brain to just be like, stop being cow. Doop. Like, it's really hard to control.
I wish I had that switch because, you know, 100%. A lot of the times when you are feeling that way, there's something in your head that's like, are you right? Like, are you okay right now? Because like your mouth is screaming and like your body is reacting in this way. But inside your head, one of my personalities is like, okay, we need to just take a step back. But I'm incapable because something just takes over.
Because your other personality is like, F that, I want to rage.
Yes.
I want to rage. And it's actually, I don't want to make it really deep, but it's quite hard on us. Because the thing is, you know you're being difficult and you really don't want to be a difficult, miserable person for that week or whatever it is. Like, it's actually really, really hard. So, like, we were following someone on Insta and she was saying it in like a serious way. Like if your partner follows your cycle, they can help you through it.
Yes.
Right? Like sympathize with us. Don't just be like, oh, you're being such a cow. Oh, are you PMSing?
When they ask if I'm PMSing, but I am PMSing, good Lord. And that's the thing. Instead of making fun of us, wouldn't that be like oh, babe, are you PMSing? Can I get you something? Can I help a sister out? Like, is there anything I can take off your plate? So you rage less.
Yeah.
Now, my husband's been doing this a little bit. Bless Henry. Good job. He's, after how long have we been together? Like 20 years together, been around women his whole life. He's only now, but I'm glad.
Yeah.
Now is better than ever. Realized that, like he could be a little bit more in tune with what's happening with me month in, month out.
Yep.
Obviously, he's also doing it because he needs to know when he's allowed to approach me for sex and not. So, right, there's that like 2-week period, right? When like you have your period. There's a few days before, a few days after that it's a no-go zone.
When am I going to get some?
Right. So he probably started out that way, but then he started noticing probably way more than me because I don't know if you've noticed, Lindsay's like the note taker in here. She's like the person who's really like writes things down. So in her calendar, she's got little P's and things that she writes down. So she knows. You're right.
I'm caught in my mic.
You're on your mic.
I know. I love it.
I obviously do not do that. And so, I mean, I track my period. That's about it. But he started to like take note of when things are happening, and I'm a little bit annoyed that this morning he didn't warn me that I'm in that period, in that area of my cycle where I'm starting to get PMSy.
So you expect him now to?
Well, he's onto it now. Like I'm not keeping track. I expected him to at least give me a heads up, like, oh, babe, you're kind of entering that psycho phase of your month. Because like yesterday I was a perfectly normal person, and this morning I just woke up. Like everything was fine. Like there was nothing that has upset me, but I just feel like angry.
The rage.
Inside my head. It's the rage.
Really? And this is what I'm saying. Like, not to have a sob story about women, but like we go through so much from the second we get our period, which some girls are at like 9 years old, all the way through past once you finally get through the menopause. And I'm sure there's something after menopause. Jesus.
Surely. Something torturous.
Old lady vagina issues. Who knows? But like there's a stage through our whole lives.
Yes.
That is very difficult to get through, and it's so annoying, and we just need a little bit of support. People,
like seriously, every month, Lindsay, every month. It's
actually every 28 days.
That's even worse. Yeah. Now they do. I think there was something about like how they used to look at the calendar back in the day, and that was like the 28 days. You know how it was like a lunar calendar. There's actually there's actually like a theory that we used to look at the calendar by women's periods because that was so. A cycle, like, you know, it happened regularly, right?
I thought it was the moon.
Well, I think it is. I think it all has something to do with each other. So like we are the moon, we are the women. Please support us in our craziness. Because it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy. See, I'm starting to PMS this week. You're probably going to start PMSing next week. Because she's a week after me. Yeah. So like it takes a lot of energy to keep it together.
And it's not just, can I just point out, this is the knowledge part, because maybe you don't know. Maybe somebody out there listening does not know. So like you have the PMS, which is the pre-menopausal, right? Not menopausal, menstrual. You know what's on my mind.
Scientists.
Yeah, scientists. My lab jacket's over there. Then you have the week of.
Yes.
Your actual period.
Yes.
Then you have multiple days, I don't know about you, but like where you're ovulating. And it's not just when you ovulate, but it's the symptoms of right before you ovulate. Like there's things you have to deal with to ovulate. So we have like maybe a week and a half.
That's good.
That we're safe.
And you want us to be normal all year round. And like just be, and then ask us if we're PMSing when we are PMSing. Oh my God.
Rocket scientists.
Anyway.
Genius.
The lesson here is just like pay attention way more than we do. When we are coming into that psycho phase, warn us. Give us a heads up.
Cameron, you don't need to do that.
And then like be kind. Like do stuff for us to make us feel better.
Well, deep.
So you can reduce the amount of hate that's coming your way.
She's starting to shake. We need to hit the record button. She's about to blow.
I'm out.
Anyways,
I'm out.
You know what, people? Just be nice and
look after your wives and your women and your teenagers, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Linda.